Hi, everyone. This is Sarah from Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching. Hopefully, you are enjoying your day and you have had a great week. We're here to discuss the energies for February 9th to the 15th and what do they have to say. Now, this is a week definitely of kind of rapid fire thinking. Mercury, Sun, Uranus are all having conversations with each other this week, and they're going back and forth. So expect the unexpected this week. You never know what can happen. Pay attention to your thoughts. Try to make sure to listen to other people as you want to take their ideas into consideration and not just talk for the sake of hearing yourself talk. So what do each of the signs need to know specifically this week about themselves or about what's going on in their lives right now? So pay attention to your sun and your rising sign. We're going to start like always with Aries. So, Aries, your card is Guardians. This is a time for you to kind of open yourself up to what the energy and what those people who are watching over you have to say. Now, I know that you might not think that people are watching over you, but they are. Spirits are watching over you. They're here to help guide you and put you in the right direction. You may be a little stuck right now in terms of what it is that's going on and what you want to have happen. You tend to be very impulsive, and that impulsivity might have been getting you into problems. Take a time out, listen to what these spirits and these beings have to help you to figure out and the approach that you can best go forward with. The information is there for your taking. You just have to be willing to listen to it. So listen to what your spirit guides are telling you this week, as there could be important information there in there for you. Taurus, yours is higher knowledge. This kind of piggybacks off of Aries a little bit. Listen to your instincts. What are your instincts telling you? Are they telling you this and you decide to go a totally different direction and then wish that you had done what your instincts were telling you to begin with? This is a time to truly listen to what your instincts are telling you. No matter how much you think that you might know the answer, you don't necessarily know the answer. Veer off course a little bit for what your plans might be, as this higher knowledge is in there to help guide you and move you in a different direction. This 2025 is a time period of transformation. It's a time for you to make shifts and changes in your life, no matter how much you don't want to. The changes are there for your own good and for your own benefit. So pay attention to what those changes might be and the information that you're getting and act on it from that place as opposed to the place that you might normally act from. Gemini, your card is breakthrough. This is a time for you to finally see the results of some of the actions that you've been taking. You may have felt like nothing is quite going the way that you anticipate or expect, but there could be some breakthrough that comes this week that shows you that you're on the right path. Or maybe it's a breakthrough that comes in and tells you that you need to take a totally different path. Either one can work. Pay attention to what information you're being given, where you are being guided. As Mercury is heavily involved in this week, pay attention to what your thoughts are, what your thinking is. You could have a breakthrough idea in terms of thinking, or maybe some new idea presents itself. Either way, there is going to be a breakthrough of some sort. Pay attention to what it is, and then you can move from there. Cancer, yours is expression. How do you best express yourself? Now, that could be a really challenging thing for you to do, Cancer, but it is extremely important that you find a way to express yourself. Express yourself in a way that is good for yourself and good for other people if you're able to. If you're not, then do something, or at least act from a place of kindness and compassion to other people from that place of best interests. Expression can be really important, and it might not just be mental expression. It might be how you express yourself physically or emotionally or any of those other forms of expression. They're all valid, but pay attention to what it is and how it is that you're expressing yourself. And you never know what could happen as a result of you just learning to express yourself in possibly a different way or just possibly expressing yourself, period. Leo, yours is shapeshift. This is a time for you to make a shift in the way that you present yourself. Shifting doesn't necessarily always have to be negative, and it doesn't necessarily always have to be a bad thing. Shifting can mean that you're just going in a totally different direction than you thought you wanted to before. This is an opportunity for you. Seize the opportunity that's here in front of you. You can make these changes. You might not want to make the changes, but the changes are in your own best interest. So just feel free to make these changes and just go with it, roll with it, see what happens as a result. The worst that can happen is that you have to make another change in the future. This is an opportunity for you to shift the course of your being, possibly your life. Take it, harness it, and see what you can do with it. Virgo, your card is fertility. This is a time where lots of ideas are coming through. As I said, Mercury is heavily involved in the chart this week. Pay attention to the new ideas, thoughts that kind of come into your consciousness and what they have to tell you. They're there to help seed some new element in your life. We often aren't paying attention to the thoughts that come to us from our own intuition. Instead, we're constantly just kind of moving to try and keep pace. This is a time for you to pay attention to your intuition and what thoughts does that have to tell you so that you can move with those thoughts and you can start to seed them in a way that will help to grow and become more fertile. Libra, your card is peace. This is a perfect card for you, just purely based on your natural inclination. You want peace, you want harmony, but is it something that you truly allow yourself to have and you truly allow yourself to give? It's a two-way street. Peace comes from that place of just being sometimes, just letting everything go, surrendering, let things happen the way that they're meant to happen. You never know what can unfold as a result. But peace is the end result. It is not something that you just get automatically. You have to kind of work through whatever it is that is keeping you stuck and that is in there. And as a result of doing the work, you can truly find peace. This is a week for you to work through this stuff so that you can find peace on the other side. Scorpio, your card is grief. Let the grief out. Don't let it hold you back. Grief can oftentimes keep us stuck. It can keep us from expressing ourselves in a way that is good and important for us. You don't want to stay in this one place in this one moment. You want to truly find a way to move forward. And in order to do that, you have to sometimes express the grief that is coming up from you. Allow it to come out. Process your grief however you need to. If that means that you have to have a conversation with a close friend, or you need to reach out to a counselor, or you need to reach out to somebody else that you can process this with, then go ahead, do that. Do whatever you need to so that you can truly begin to process this and allow your grief to take you into another place. Sagittarius, your card this week is strength. This is a time for you to tap into your own inner strength. Allow it to come out, allow it to show. Life can be challenging at times. This may be feel like one of those times for you. I know it does for a lot of us right now. Things aren't necessarily going the way that we had anticipated or the way that we expected. But stay strong in your thoughts, stay strong in your beliefs. Whatever it is that you need to do so that you can maintain your equilibrium, hold that space so that you can be the strongest person that you can possibly be. Tap into that inner strength so that you can go through and you can handle whatever situation comes your way. Continue to be optimistic and allow that strength, allow other people to tap into that strength as well. It's really important right now. Find a way to be strong. Capricorn, yours is rhythm. This is a time for you to find a new rhythm. Oftentimes, it can be really easy to be stuck in the way that we've always done things just for the sake of doing things. But Capricorn, this is a time for you to try something a little different, which might not necessarily be easy for you, but it is an opportunity for you to set that new rhythm. Whatever it is that has been kind of coming into your mind and coming into your consciousness about what steps that you could possibly take, this might be a great time to implement those and find a way to just go with that and see what direction it takes you. As I've said earlier, the worst thing that can happen is that you have to revert to some other way that you have been doing things. But with Uranus being heavily involved in this week's chart, this is a great time for you to work with the unexpected, take a surprise route, and just go with that Uranian energy, even though that might not necessarily be in your comfort zone. Aquarius, your card this week is activation. This is a time where you are feeling heavily activated by the energies. The energies are intense and they're going to be intense for a period of time. That is not to make you feel anxious, but it is an opportunity for you to take the things that are triggering you and to find a way to resolve them, find a way to connect with them, and move yourself more to a place of being centered. Take the activation that is coming in right now and harness it for the best. If you can do that, then you will be better served when the energies kind of swing back later this year. But this is an opportunity for you to harness the activation and to take it into that next place. Pluto is in your sign. Pluto is a planet of death, transformation, rebirth. This is an opportunity for you to transform that Aquarian aspect of yourself. Play with it, see what happens, work with the triggers as they come up. You will find it can be like the work is like peeling layers of an onion sometimes. Sometimes you'll get to the bottom of one issue and then the next one will pop up. Follow the triggers and see where they lead you. And Pisces, your card this week is fear. Saturn has been in your sign and it has been stirring the pot since 2023. This is an opportunity for you to harness the fear. Only way to work with fear is to truly step into it and allow it to guide you in a new direction. Allow it you to work through the fear and just kind of keep moving forward. Fear is there. Sometimes it's a protective mechanism, but other times it is there and it just holds us back from going to the places or meeting people that we truly want to meet and that we sometimes are truly meant to meet. So work through the fear this week, Pisces. You can do it. Everybody has fear that comes up. This is an opportunity for you to not let fear hold you back. So again, I'm Sarah from Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. If it has resonated with you, I would love to hear from you. Please feel free to comment below. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok right now. Remember, be kind, be compassionate to those people around you. You never know what other people are going through. Harness the energies of the week and work with them to your best advantage. You never know where it could take you. I will talk to you soon. Have a good one.